the end of the day, do you feel stiff when you stand up from your chair? Does it feel harder than it should? Does your lower back feel tight? The problem may not be what you think it is. Sitting all day doesn't just make you tired. It shuts off your glutes, tightens your hips, and stiffens your spine. Your lower back ends up doing work it was never meant to do. My name is Chris. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. Today, I'm going to show you how to fix this with a quick routine to improve hip mobility, back mobility, core stability, and how to wake up your glutes. When you sit for hours, your hip flexors shorten, your glutes go to sleep, your lumbar spine is flexed, and your core relaxes. Then when you go to stand up, your lower back has to extend and attempt to stabilize immediately. That sudden demand creates tightness, fatigue, and possibly pain. This routine will reset your hips, wake up your glutes, and restore spinal mobility. The first movement we're going to do is the cat-camel to restore spinal mobility. There are two ways to do this. One is to get down on the floor with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. We're going to slowly round your back up, then slowly let it go down into a deep arch. This isn't speed work. This is controlled motion where you feel each vertebrae being mobilized. Another option is to do this movement in a seated position before you get up and start moving. Again, your focus is on moving every vertebrae and breathing throughout the movement. You want to do 10 slow reps. This movement restores movement and takes pressure off each segment of your lower back. The number one cause of back pain and stiffness from sitting too long is due to tight hip flexors. So we're going to stretch the hip flexors and restore length to the front of the hip. To do this, you will get down on the floor with one knee down and 1 foot forward. You will gently lean forward on the side where the knee is up and hold this position for 30 seconds while squeezing the glute on the leg that is down. Repeat this movement on both sides, remembering to breathe slowly throughout the movement. Be sure not to arch your back and keep your ribs down. This movement reduces anterior pelvic tilt and relieves lumbar compression. Next, we're going to fire up the glutes. We're going to lay on your back with your knees bent, feet flat, and core tight. We're going to drive through your heels, lifting your hips. From this position, we're going to stabilize the core and begin to do an alternate marching from this position. Bringing your thigh towards your chest on alternating side to side. Do this slowly, not letting your hips rock as you alternate your legs. Do this for a count of 10. Your glutes are meant to extend your hips. If they're asleep, your back takes over. We're fixing that right now. Finally, we stabilize the core using the dead bug exercise. We're going to lay on your back, raise your arms straight up, feet lifted with your knees bent at 90 degrees. Slowly extend the opposite arm over your head and your leg. Keep your lower back stable and gently pressed into the floor. Move slow. Control the motion. Do a count of 20. This teaches your core to support and stabilize your spine during movement. That's it. That's the sequence. When you do these exercises, you restore spinal motion. You open the hips, you activate the glutes, and stabilize your core. Not only that, you also reverse hours of adaptation that occurred from sitting for prolonged periods of time. As a physical therapist, I can tell you this. Most chronic low back pain from desk work is not due to structural damage. It's muscular imbalance and lack of movement. Your back isn't weak, it's overworked because of tightness and poor muscle activation. When you redistribute the load to your hips and core, pain often improves quickly. Here's the challenge that I have for you. Do this routine once a day for 7 days. It can be done before work or right after you get home. But doing it consistently is what matters. After a week of doing it consistently, ask yourself, is standing easier? Is your back less stiff? Do you feel more stable when walking or moving around? If yes, then this is just what your body needs. Save this video and make it part of your routine. If you got any value from this routine, please hit that like and subscribe for the next episode where we talk about eliminating knee pain due to prolonged sitting. Thanks again for watching.